Hello and welcome to a look at Hysteria for the Commodore 64, a game that was released by Software Projects. The plot of this game is that someone is trying to alter the future by messing with the past. A believed to be extinct feral race has been resurrected, summoned, and sent back in time, and of course, that is something we just can't have. So you, being the last remaining member of the elite Time Corps, has been sent out by the Federation of Law and Order, Good and Pure and all that stuff. And you're being sent by molecular transport back into different time zones in order to clear up the mess that the believed to be extinct feral race is causing. You run alongside the ground on a level. You move from left to right. You can move from right to left if you want, but it's pointless because left to right is the way forward. And while you are moving from left to right, you will be facing off against various different enemies, and sometimes you will notice background objects. Those objects can look like statues or archers or gargoyles or something along those lines. And when you destroy one of those statues, it will drop one of two items. Either a yellow power pill look-alike item that will effectively give you a credit, or a jigsaw puzzle piece. In order to get the bad guy to appear, you have to find jigsaw puzzle pieces in order to reveal the identity of the bad guy. And once you're done that, the bad guy is going to say, "Hey, we can't have my identity known to everyone, I'm going to obliterate you." And he spawns and tries to obliterate you, and you try to obliterate him before he obliterates you. And if you manage to do that, he will disappear back to wherever he came from, and you will move on to the next time zone, doing the same thing all over again. If we quickly go over the interface, top left score, to the right of that, image of your character, that is your health. To the right of that, your shields. To the right of that, the image of the bad guy being built up as you pick up jigsaw puzzle pieces. Furthest to the right, an indicator of whatever power your utility item or weapon has left. Some have limited time and limited uses, and that will be indicated in the top right corner. The bottom section is reserved for the items you can obtain. The first one is laser eyes, the second one is laser shot, the third one is the guardian mode, fourth one is fire, and the fifth one is some electrical bowler kind of thing that when fired is thrown, or whatever you call it, will spin around you and doing AoE damage effectively. Let's just go to the technical side of things. Special effects is mentioned in on the title of this game, and apparently they were responsible for the character design in this game. And you can see that there is a certain special effects style to the graphics. Some of their later games, which are quite popular and famous, had a very, very similar graphical tone to it, and I would say graphically there's nothing inherently wrong with the game. The main character looks like a spiffy warrior kind of thing, and the various different enemies, they look appropriate for the time zone they are in. Backgrounds gives you some sort of indication of what the time zone you probably move around in, and I don't really want to call the graphics good, but it's not bad, so it must be somewhere between good and bad. Closer to good than bad, though. The sound effects are very satisfying by and large, and they are a bit loud and a bit bold and that kind of stuff, and that's something that I personally find very, very enjoyable. I do like when games dare to be a bit aggressive in their soundscape. The music, it's not bad, but it doesn't really stand out. It feels a bit, I wouldn't say boring, but not exciting. So somewhere between boring and not exciting. I'm giving you plenty of options to draw your own conclusions in this video. Player choice, or should I say viewer choice. The controls on left right will move you left right, up will cause you to jump, and down will cause you to either, with using the fire button, activate whatever item you have available due to the credit light things you up, or activate your shield. And that is where things start going a bit doolally, because you have a shield as is shown at the top of the screen, but in order for that shield to kick in, you actually need to stand still and face towards the player. Well, the game player, not the in-game player. Meaning you're standing still and not fighting. And standing still means you're getting hit. And that means that your shield is going to deplete and you cannot fight back while that happens. So effectively, making use of your shield is completely not pointless. The gameplay is run from left to right, face off against infinitely respawning enemies. You have your standard runs, just depending on the level, can be some sort of whatever. You have the skeletons, you have swordsmen on this particular level, and then you have all sorts of flying things and running things and that kind of stuff. And once you have obtained all the jigsaw puzzle pieces, the bad guy will spawn, but then you realize when you play this game a bit that the bad guy seems to be the same type of bad guy, irrelevant of what level you're on. You also quickly learn that the bonuses you get from destroying the background objects can be completely random, so you can get 5 puzzle pieces immediately without having any weapon upgrades, meaning that you have to fight the guardian, evil bad guy thing, whatever, without any power-ups. And other times you can run through 17.5 length of screens without getting a single puzzle piece. All the while being completely and utterly bored in the process. There's just no pull in this game at all. On that note, thanks for watching, take care, see you next time, bye bye.